The Lord is my light and my salvation, a declaration of faith and courage. A reading from the book of Psalm, chapter 27, verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? In a world filled with uncertainty, fear, and trials, there is one truth that stands unshaken. The Lord is our light and our salvation. This divine assurance, given to us in Psalm 27, verse 1, is not just a poetic phrase. It is a promise, a foundation upon which we can build our lives. The Lord is my light, a beacon in the darkness. Light has always been a symbol of hope, guidance, and truth. When we declare, "The Lord is my light," we are proclaiming that He is the one who illuminates our path, leading us through the darkest valleys of life. There will be moments when shadows creep in, times of doubt, discouragement, and hardship. The burdens of life may feel overwhelming, and the way forward may seem unclear. But even in the deepest darkness, God's light shines forth, unwavering and true. He is not just a distant flicker. He is an all-encompassing radiance that banishes fear and replaces it with peace. His light brings understanding. When we are confused, He gives wisdom. His light brings comfort. When we are weary, He surrounds us with His presence. His light brings direction. When we feel lost, He guides our steps. Just as the sun rises each morning, dispersing the night, so does the presence of the Lord in our lives. He does not leave us in darkness, nor does He allow us to be consumed by the trials we face. His light is constant, His truth unchanging. The Lord is my salvation, a rock in the storm. When David wrote these words, he was not speaking as a man untouched by adversity. He knew the weight of sorrow, the sting of betrayal, and the danger of enemies seeking his life. Yet, in the midst of all these struggles, he did not fear, because he knew that God was his salvation. Salvation is more than just deliverance from physical harm. It is the complete and total rescue of our souls. The Lord does not simply save us from trouble. He is our salvation. He is our refuge, our protector, our eternal hope. When the storms of life rage, when everything around us seems to crumble, we can hold firm to this truth. God is our deliverer. No enemy is too powerful for Him. No trial is beyond His reach. No sin is too great for His mercy to cover. Through Jesus Christ, we have received the ultimate salvation. He has conquered death, sin, and every force that seeks to destroy us. Because of Him, we are not bound by fear. We are free. Whom shall I fear? Living a life without fear. If the Lord Himself is our light and salvation, then what can stand against us? If the King of all creation holds us in His hands, what reason do we have to be afraid? Fear is a heavy burden that so many carry. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. But the Lord calls us to lay down that burden and step forward in faith. He is our protector, our stronghold, our shield. When the voices of doubt whisper, He speaks truth. When fear tries to paralyze us, He gives courage. When the enemy attacks, He stands as our defender. We are not alone. We are not forsaken. The same God who parted the Red Sea, who closed the mouths of lions, who calmed the storm with a single word, this same God is with us today. He is not distant. He is near, holding us, guiding us, lighting our path. The stronghold of my life, unshakable confidence in God. A stronghold is a place of safety, a fortress that cannot be easily overcome. The Lord is not just a temporary shelter in times of trouble. He is the stronghold of our lives. He is our foundation, our rock, our security. The world may shake, trials may come, but if we build our lives on the foundation of God's truth, we will not be moved. When hardships come, we will stand firm. When doubt creeps in, we will cling to His promises. When the enemy rises against us, we will not be afraid. Because the Lord is our light and our salvation, we can live boldly. We can step forward with confidence, knowing that we are held by the one who never fails. A call to trust and courage. Today, let this truth settle deep within your heart. The Lord is your light and your salvation. No matter what you are facing, no matter how dark the road ahead may seem, you do not walk alone. The one who formed the stars, who calls each of them by name, is the same one who walks beside you, lighting your path and strengthening your soul. So stand tall. Walk forward with faith. Let go of fear, for the Lord is your stronghold. He is your shield, your guide, your salvation. With Him, there is nothing to fear.